Supreme Court of the United States has given states the green light to legalize betting on sports.
On Monday, the Supreme Court struck down a longtime federal law that banned gambling on football, basketball, baseball, and other sports in most states. States that would now want to take advantage would have to pass their own legislation allowing it.
Elizabeth Kubel spent the day contacting state representatives across the Tri-Cities region, posing the same question: is sports betting something the Tennessee or Virginia legislatures would enact? What are our representatives telling you tonight, Elizabeth?
Good evening, Josh and Sarah. Sports betting is something that state leaders from both Virginia and Tennessee told me today seems unlikely to happen here anytime soon, though a recent Supreme Court decision now opens the door for states to allow it.
With the composition of the legislature in both houses the way it is right now, I don't think it's something that the legislature would really be looking at doing at least in the near future.
Reaction from State Representative Bud Halsey a day after a Supreme Court decision to strike down a federal law banning sports gambling. Previously, Nevada was the only state where a person could bet on the results of a single game. But the Supreme Court on Monday lifted that restriction, giving states the option to legalize sports betting. Tennessee Senator John Lundberg also responded, telling News Channel 11 in a statement, quote, "I'm certain the conversation will take place, but I don't see sports betting being enacted anytime soon in Tennessee. I have not heard talk about gambling being a missed opportunity in Tennessee and across state lines in Virginia." Delegate Terry Kilgore saying, quote, "I do not believe that Virginia will approve sports gambling. We have had legislation in the past that was filed and it fails to get out of committee." A similar story for the Tennessee legislature. In fact, Halsey says gambling was recently addressed, but the bill didn't make it far.
Last session we had a bill came through to open up horse racing in Tennessee again, and that bill didn't make it out of the subcommittee. So, like I say, I don't think that this is going to be something that's going to pass the House and the Senate anytime soon.
Now, something else we wanted to know: would online sports gambling be illegal in Tennessee? Representative David Hawk told me today a bill passed in 2016 allowed online gambling in Tennessee through websites like FanDuel and DraftKings. Live in the Kingsport newsroom tonight, I'm Elizabeth Kubel, News Channel 11 in your corner.
Elizabeth, thank you. The Supreme Court ruling could be seen by some as shedding light on an already popular activity. According to the American Gaming Association, Americans bet about $150 billion on sports already each year illegally.